Hi, I'm here with John from Crowfall. Now, is your title like World Builder
Is it lead
or
environment?
Lead Environment?
Yeah.
So it's like Lead Dog. You don't have to see the assholes of the other dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Although that still tends to happen sometimes. Blair comes around sometimes.
Oh, zing!
That was for Blair. I won.
So we've got here this this area, and now this is like the only newbie area.
Yeah,
or Care Bear Land.
This is the new starter zone. And in fact, I'll jump out of this real quick and show you from a bird's eye view so you get a little bit better idea. This is the only area, as you said, in the game that's going to be somewhat safe, besides your EKs. Your EKs, obviously, they're going to be,
Well, they're going to be safe or not.
Or
can't,
not.
Can't we set it to whatever?
It's going to be kind of your choice.
Yeah, mine's going to be harsh.
But for a campaign, unless you own that as a faction, unless you own that village or keep or castle, this is the only safe zone that we're going to have in the game. And it will be faction based. So each faction will have their own little starter area. And
now, why have a safe zone?
it's just so you as a player, when you come spawn in, you're not completely just out there naked.
And is this for first-time people here, or is this just when we go into a new campaign that everybody will spawn in this? Or?
Everyone will spawn into this.
Oh.
So let's say you've done 3 or 4 campaigns and you've figured out, you know everything. You may just instantly spawn in and run the hell out and just go into the wilderness
Go
and
do your
start doing
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
But I imagine most people will take 10, 15 minutes to at least start crafting their basic weapons, their basic armor, getting some basic stuff going. And as a guild, you'll definitely just start spreading out and saying, okay, such and such, you're going to get this, you're going to get this. And then you'll have scouts that go look for villages to then convert over to your faction. But this is like a good staging. Think of this, we call it the beachhead. There's no beach, obviously, but we call it the beachhead because it's like, this is, imagine you've stormed Normandy, you're there, you've placed you're now at the war. You're at the battle.
That was such not a safe place.
It never
What
was.
the hell? Whoever came up with
Well,
that?
it's like they've already cleared out. This is our staging. This is your staging area.
This is the people after the invasion.
That was a Todd coined that one, but it does kind of
Okay.
make sense. You're staging. You've just now entered into the campaign, and it's like, boom, we've established this. We're ready to rock. And that's kind of the way we.
So show us around just a little bit here.
Yeah, so this is the new one that's not out. No one's ever seen any of this yet. You have seen a version of the beachhead, and it was much larger than this. We've shrunken it now because we realized it was too big. It used to be this big, so it was massive, and we've shrunken it down. And this is with all the new stuff. I pretty much have built these environments from the ground up with a lot of new playthings. We've got new shaders, we've got new assets, we've got new lighting, and all that stuff. When we did that graphical video update, it's now coming online, so it's really cool. But, so you're gonna have a little town in here, and there will be some crafting tables strewn throughout.
Okay.
And then you're gonna have these will be converted over to training. So
Those are practice dummies.
So you'll be actually to be able to go over there and practice your moves and kind of situate how you want your bar to be, and then there'll be resources throughout the whole town, and you'll
some
have
rocks and wood.
Rocks and woods, not woods or shitwood. Apparently, I called it the other day, and now everyone wants me to call it shitwood. And all knotwood is our basic wood. So we used to have one variation of that tree. Now I have 7 or 8 to 9 to 10 different versions of that tree, depending on how many I want to spawn in each area. So you'll have a lot more variation. And then over here we have like a nice little swamp area for the pack pigs, so you can get leather. And again, this is all just a nice little. And this is the kind of thing you're going to start seeing in the game now. We're going to really start pushing the terrain to look a lot more interesting, a lot more variety.
Okay,
and,
so like that archway there.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is just kind of a cool little rock archway, and it doesn't do anything. It just looks cool. And then if
can I climb up on it
and
jump off and die?
You can do that, and I can laugh at you from down below, and then go up there and do it myself because it's fun anyways.
Right, lemming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this is just kind of our little starter zone. But it gets quickly violent, real quickly once you get outside the walls.
Okay, so there's multiple exits out.
Yes.
And are there going to be gate camps?
Gate camps in
in the sense that people waiting outside the gate because it's going to get violent once I leave the gates.
So we,
So when we said it.
no. So when we first designed this out, Todd was like, "No, anybody can come in," and we didn't care. But we quickly realized that with our customers, it's ruthless.
We're going to kill each other.
Yeah, and it's designed to be that way. We want you to be ruthless. But in this one instance, if you were to get over the walls and into this area, you would quickly die by some sort of ticking mechanism. You're not supposed to be in here if you're not part of that faction.
Okay.
That's the one little.
But
tiny-
what about leaving?
Oh, leaving. If you want to stand right here and wait for me, you can. But I'll have. There's multiple ways. Let's say you had a party of 6 or 7 people, and you're like, well.
It would take quite a concerted effort by the others
Yes.
to block all of this off.
Yeah, this is so big. I see. It's a good question, actually. This is so big that to truly surround this would be kind of a tough thing. I imagine you could do it if you had 50 people. You could have 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. But at that, it's not really.
And at that point, they're just being dicks because
Yeah,
it's
you
like
should
low-level people coming out of there.
concentrating on taking villages, keeps, and castles, because that's where all the money's at.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Thanks for showing that.
absolutely.
I look forward to exploring that next time I'm in game.
Yeah. Once we get it in, I hope you enjoy it.